This is the City Commission for Neighbors Meeting Action Roundup for April 2nd, 2024. This was a City Commission regular meeting on April 2nd, 2024. All 9 City Commissioners were present for this meeting. Ordinance Introduction. These come back to the Commission at a future meeting for a final vote. Ordinance 04-2024. Consider updating the city's Historic Preservation Code to address a challenge the city sometimes has in appointing a full group of members to their various boards and commissions. For the Historic District Commission, an extra challenge is the specific knowledge and expertise required of the members. Right now, the code limits HDC members to 2 consecutive 3-year terms. Most boards and commissions do not have term limits, so this ordinance would remove the limit for the HDC. This ordinance introduction was approved 8-1 with Commissioner Ballard voting no. Ordinance adoptions. These were introduced at a previous meeting prior to this final vote. Ordinance 02-2024. Consider a variety of updates to the city's zoning code resulting from questions and concerns from neighbors and property owners about requirements that were overly strict, unclear, or incorrect. Those include adding food trucks to a variety of zoning districts as an accessory use, because this is how the city has regulated them for several years. Changing a section about drive-through restaurants to drive-through businesses, and allowing more flexibility around accessory buildings on large properties. This was introduced at the March 19th City Commission regular meeting. This ordinance adoption was approved 9-0. Ordinance 03-2024. Consider rezoning a list of properties in 2 clusters along West Michigan Avenue, West Jackson Street, South Kendall Street, West Van Buren Street, and Angel Street. They are currently zoned multiple family residential and neighborhood commercial. This looks to change those to downtown commercial and neighborhood commercial. The goal is to allow for more types of development in this area. The issue came about during a discussion with one property owner in this area about developing their property into a business. Staff discovered that the property and many others in the area are zoned multiple family residential and would be prohibited from most commercial uses. This was introduced at the March 19th City Commission regular meeting. This ordinance adoption was approved 9-0. Consent agenda. The consent agenda for April 2nd includes minutes from previous meetings, the city manager's report for the evening, the February ambulance report, and resolutions 399 to 401. Briefly, the resolutions on the consent agenda offered consideration of the following. Resolution 399. Consider selling 2 vacant, city-owned properties. One is on Tennyson Avenue near Capitol Avenue Southwest. The other is on Meacham Avenue at Gogwak Street. Resolution 400. Consider accepting the proposal of best value for janitorial services for the city's Department of Public Works building from Blue Perspective, LLC for a maximum first-year cost of $23,842. Resolution 401. Consider accepting the proposal of best value for 2 contracted journeyman electricians to fill staffing gaps at the city's wastewater treatment plant and Verona pumping station. The proposal is from Schuldeis and would be in place for 6 months at a base rate of $99.41 per hour. The consent agenda was approved 9-0. Regular resolutions. Resolution 402. consider an agreement with the Municipal Employees Retirement System, or MERS, to allow service credit for employees who meet certain criteria and were previously employed in a job covered by a city non-MERS police and fire retirement plan. Once in a while, the city has an employee move from the police and fire pension system to the MERS system, and this would give them service credit for their years of service for vesting and eligibility. This resolution was approved 8-1 with Commissioner Ballard voting no. Resolution 403. Consider an agreement with Serial City Concessions, LLC, to provide concessions at the city's Bailey Park for programs and tournaments. This would include updating the city's C.O. Brown Stadium lease with Northwoods League Incorporated to give the city 7.5% of gross sales without sales tax for concessions sold at the stadium during city or sponsoring organization events. This resolution was approved 9-0. Resolution 404. Consider a new election polling location for the newly consolidated Precinct 22 at Westlake Presbyterian Church, 415 South 28th Street. Journey Church has served as a polling location for city precincts 2, 3, 22, and 23 since 2016, but after the February election, is not able to continue due to scheduling and other priorities. The Election Commission approved the following. And don't worry, the city will repeat this information closer to the elections. Precincts 2 and 13 will be consolidated and located at Trinity Neighborhood Center, where Precinct 13 is currently. Precincts 5 and 20 will be consolidated and located at Woodlawn Church, where they both are currently. Precincts 22 and 23 will be consolidated and, if approved, located at the new polling location of Westlake Presbyterian Church. Precinct 3 will move to Woodland Church, which currently hosts Precincts 5, 11, and 20. This resolution was approved 9-0. Resolution 405. Consider following the recommendation of the City Attorney Evaluation Salary Review Committee to search for a new city attorney, as City Attorney Jill Humphrey Steele announced her retirement effective August 1st, 2024. That will involve the city's Human Resources Department posting for the job and the City Commission holding interviews during an open meeting. This resolution was approved 9-0. Thank you for joining the City of Battle Creek Communications team for another City Commission Meeting Action Roundup video. Be kind and be well.